Hey guys, Jay! Welcome back to the channel. Guys, the final reveals for Master Universe Origins were showcased at the Mattel panel for Master Universe at San Diego Comic-Con 2023. Our good friend Jay over at Geek Dad Life was there and took some amazing photographs, and I want to take a deep dive and take a look at these wonderful reveals for the Master Universe Origins because they are absolutely exciting, especially for one particular reason. They're keeping all of their gimmicks, everybody. This is the first time ever we've seen any of this outside of Snoutspout, Mosquitor, and I'm super excited at all of these new reveals. Guys, let's take a deep dive into this and take a look at exactly what was showcased at the Mattel panel for the Master Universe figures. Let's have a look. Pixel Dan interviewed Josh, the marketing manager over at Mattel who's working on Masters Universe. Pixel Dan actually asked the question, where's Duplico? What's happening with Duplico? And after he asked that question, Josh went ahead and said that Duplico is coming. Walmart is just getting their shipments in and it's taking a while. So that also means that more figures could be in the warehouse and on the way to Walmart, particularly the lines which we had already seen announced last year. We really want to talk about the last set of Origins figures during the Mattel Master Universe panel, and honestly, these were exciting. Josh, of course, was there to help with these major announcements, and thanks to our friends over at Geek Dad Life, Jay was there at San Diego Comic-Con and was covering the event. He got a really good view of these figures, and it really is amazing that he allowed us to take a look at these. Thank you so much, Jay. Really appreciate it. I also have to give a huge shout out to thetoyarc.com. They also had some additional photos, and I really want to take a look at those angles as well. Definitely give toyarc.com and Geek Dad Life a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. The first figure that was announced at the Mattel panel for Master Universe was Cartoon Beastman. Yes, Cartoon Beastman was finally unveiled. He is the last figure showcased at San Diego Comic-Con for the new cartoon line, and I gotta tell you, he really looks freaking awesome. He literally looks like he jumped out of the cartoon screen. I'm loving this. Holy crap. Look at those bright, beautiful orange colors. His furry mane, which of course is not part of his body, but actually part of his straps. The bicep straps, which are so signature to Beastman. This guy looks absolutely amazing. I love the way he looks, including his cool little booties, which of course do not showcase his bare feet, but are actually very much in line with the way they looked in the original Filmation cartoon. It also appears that he comes with a transportation ray, which was featured in an episode where he was literally stealing dragon's eggs to take back to Snake Mountain. This is absolutely amazing. He was showcased at the Mattel booth. To give a sort of sense of how he would look inside the packaging, they put him on one of the prototype cards, and this one's really interesting and funny. If anybody gets a hold of one of these, I'm pretty sure they'll be very sought after because it does say 80s Adventures, He-Man and the Master Universe. It says Beastman, but the subtitle does say the most powerful man in the universe, Beastman, has become He-Man incognito. It looks great. I love the card, as I mentioned earlier. It's got that star field, it's got that Filmation-inspired Castle Grayskull, and there is Beastman front and center with the cartoon collection right on the front. And it looks like they've already been able to bend this card. That's hilarious. Here is Beastman again in the display case, and honestly, taking a better look at him here, he looks awesome. I really do love the way they've captured the cartoon essence of Beastman in this sculpt. Bravo to Mattel. This is amazing. I will have to say that I am a little disappointed that he comes with the exact same whip as the original line, but also from the Origins. I would have hoped that they would have created a brand new sculpt for this, an actual black whip, which is what he had in the Filmation series with a black handle, and it looked amazing. I'm still happy with what we're getting, but still, it would have been nice to actually get a little bit of a difference for that particular style. There you can see the transportation ray, and honestly, I'm really loving this version of Beastman. Can't wait to get him into our collections. These will be available at retail. That was also confirmed by Josh with Pixel Dan, so look for these at your local Walmart or Target, so that's going to be awesome. The next figure unveiled at the panel was a fan favorite, and we were all looking forward to these guys. Yes, indeed, everybody. It's Extendar. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Extendar is coming back into the line, and some really great news with Extendar. He will retain his extending gimmick. Yes, it's not just a swap feature that we've seen with Origins figures in the past like Mechaneck. No, he actually will retain his extending feature in the neck and the torso. That's absolutely incredible, and I'm so excited that Mattel has been able to retain those wonderful features. This is amazing, everybody. I believe the legs and the arms do have to be swapped manually, but the fact that his lower torso and upper neck are the gimmicks which really define this character, I love the fact that they're going to be able to continue that with Extendar. It's so exciting. And honestly, I love the colors. He looks so great, really reminiscent of the original vintage figure. Silver, it's no longer that pearlized silver. This actually is, at least with these prototypes, appears to be painted silver. He really wouldn't be the same with that pearlized, metallic plastic they keep using. Here, he really does look like he's got gold, he's got silver on him, and it's even rather shiny in its overall appearance. I love it. Extendar also comes with at least one accessory. It's this triangular puzzle. Now, I didn't have Extendar in the original vintage line, so I actually don't know what this is. Is it a glider? Is it a puzzle box? Somebody in the comment section, please let me know what this is and how significant it is to Extendar. I really do like the almost breadboard type of pattern that's being displayed here, and I said it does look like it folds into a pyramid of some sort. It really looks cool, and I want to find out more about it. Extendar really is a welcome figure, as he really does start to fill out the final pieces of the line, and I can't wait until we add him to our collection. The next figure is my most anticipated figure of the entire line so far. It is, of course, Cyclone. Oh my god, yes, we're getting Cyclone. Oh, guys, you have no idea. Cyclone was one of my absolute all-time favorite Master Universe figures. I just love his little spinning gimmick where there was a dial at the bottom of his belt, and you would just rotate that dial with your thumb, and he would spin. And I was trying to get him to go as fast as I could, and I could get him at a really decent speed. As a matter of fact, every time I would hit another one of the Master Universe figures, they would literally go flying across the table. It was so much fun. They really have updated Cyclone in this particular version. If we look closer, he has these two wonderful, almost vortex-like cones, which of course was featured in the original Master Universe Filmation cartoon. That was really how he used his powers in the series. So it's really wonderful that we get to see this new gimmick, which is swappable with the hands, and add that wonderful added feature to the character himself. Moving up further, we do see that crazy circular ring, which is going to be attached to his belt. I don't think that this was actually included in the original character. I might be wrong, but this is an interesting inclusion, and I do believe it actually harkens back to either the comic books or the Filmation cartoon. I just can't exactly remember which episode and what its significance is, but it looks really fun. Cyclone was also on display at the Mattel booth, and he looks absolutely cool. I do love the way they've re-engineered his face. It's no longer just a He-Man face, put onto another character. It really is a very unique sculpt, and he looks very Asian in appearance, which is a lot of fun because his helmet does actually resemble a samurai type helmet. The circle around the top really indicates that he's a spinning type of character, and that's his overall nature, and I really love the way he looks as a realized figure. Cyclone will retain his gimmick. Yes. I can't believe it, guys. Not only does Extendar keep his extending gimmick, but Cyclone will also retain his spinning gimmick. That magic happens in the waist, apparently. There's an attachment there that's required to actually utilize that spinning feature, but he can also just be regularly attached like any other Origins figure. He can still swap legs and arms. One of the added bonuses of Cyclone is that not only does he have this spinning feature, which is absolutely awesome, he also comes with this great lenticular, and that was really one of those little pieces that made him so special. I mean, he had a brand new torso. The sculpt was very different from any other Master Universe figures, and with this lenticular, it just made him look that much cooler. You would move him from left to right, or while he's spinning, you could actually see the lenticular moving around with this radar type of effect. It really was a highlight of the figure, and I'm so happy that they're continuing to keep this with Cyclone. Unfortunately, it has been confirmed by Josh and Pixel Dan that Extendar, Cyclone, and Rock On will be Mattel Creations Exclusives. That really hurts a little bit, guys. But at least we can take solace in the fact that more Master Universe Origins figures are coming to the line. As Josh has actually said in the interview with Pixel Dan, they are committed to finishing and completing the original line of Master Universe, what they're calling Origins Vintage Collection. And I have to say, that's admirable, and bravo to the Mattel Masters Universe team. The reveals this year were absolutely welcomed and super exciting. I can't wait until we add all of these characters into our collections. This is absolutely amazing. I want to give another huge shout out to Pixel Dan for this wonderful interview that he had with Josh. Thank you, Pixel Dan, giving us more insight into the release schedule as well as the plans for Master Universe leading into 2024. I want to give another huge shout out to our good friends over at Geek Dead Life. Jay, thank you so much for covering San Diego Comic-Con this year. It's been a blast watching you and all of your wonderful interviews and coverage of this year's event. And of course, I did want to give another shout out to ToyArc.com. Guys, this is an absolute treat. Origins is continuing into 2024 and beyond, and I can't wait to get all of these guys into our collections. This is absolutely amazing. Oh my god, guys, this is it. This is it. We have confirmation that Master Universe will continue into 2024 and possibly beyond. We did get confirmation from Pixel Dan and Josh, unfortunately, that Origins, Vintage Origins, meaning the original line, not the new cartoon line, will actually be Mattel Creations Exclusives from here on in. And people who have been saying that the line is dead, that is absolutely not true. However, it is continuing at Mattel Creations, and it is a blessing in disguise. I mean, after all, we will be able to finish off the last few characters from Master Universe Vintage Collection in Origins. But at the same time, there's a huge question on everybody's mind. Is there going to be enough product to go around for all of Master Universe fans? This is going to be a rough one, guys, so hang on to your butts, because we are in for quite the revelation for these, and seeing exactly if they can fulfill all of the needs of the fans around the world. I guess it remains to be seen. However, all of the reveals today were absolutely incredible. Extendar, Cyclone, and cartoon version of Beastman. Super excited about all of those, and the fact that Cyclone and Extendar get to keep their are actually included with their gimmicks intact. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this forever because, as I said, Cyclone was one of my absolute all-time favorite Master Universe figures because I just wanted to spin him so fast, see just how fast it could get, and now I can do that all over again in 2024. Guys, let me know in your comment section below. Did you find any of this interesting? Are you super excited about the Master Universe Origins Vintage Collection continuing on MattelCreations.com, trying to finish off the original 80s versions of the Masterverse figures? Are you excited that the cartoon versions are going to be available pretty much everywhere, including Walmart, Target, and other major retailers? Or are you kind of fed up with this game that seems to be played with the Origins line, as it's hard to categorize or even lock down any of these figures at any one given time? But sometimes it's just easier to walk into a Target or Walmart to pick these guys up, and that will kind of no longer be the case with Master Universe Origins going forward through the Vintage Collection, finishing off the original 80s versions of the Master Universe figures. Guys, let me know those comments in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this type of content, guys, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. And if you're in the position to help out the channel, guys, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's MegaJRetro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons and channel members of this channel help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I couldn't do without them. They are the best. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. It really means the world to me. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We have the power, everybody. We have the power. And Mattel, as long as you give us enough of these and enough quantities to supply every fan out there, you're doing a great job. Good journey, everyone. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.